Right, this is day 36 of the 90-day challenge. 99 problems, but this ain't one. All right, so today we're going to talk about how to create a passive income using Empower Network, of course. But the same principle applies for what I'm about to talk about today. Can apply to any other business you're working on: internet marketing, network marketing, home-based business, direct sales, however you want to manipulate it. Just use what I'm about to talk to you about. So I want to tell two stories about that I heard. I may not do them complete justice, so I'm going to add my own little swang to it. You know how we do. We're talking about two water pipelines. So the first story I heard about, I don't know the city, but it's a little town in Italy. They had this pristine fountain in the center of town in Italy. This little town in Italy. And what the thing about this little pristine fountain is that it was actually a big attraction. So people from all across the world would come over to see this fountain. They look at the water and just marvel at its beauty and the structure and how beautiful everything was around it. Okay. Part of the reason why the water was so clean and why it stayed so pristine is because a little ways up the road, they had this gentleman who was his main job was to sit there and clean the dirt, clean the leaves, clean whatever little trash was coming through this pipeline of water that was feeding into this fountain. He would clean it all out. Well, the attraction started being a bigger and bigger attraction. So eventually the town decided, hey, we're making enough money. We don't need to pay him. We got enough money coming in. So they fired this man from cleaning out the water line. And of course, you know what probably happened here. Trash starts getting in there, starts collecting in this fountain. People stopped coming to see this fountain because it just wasn't what it was. Wasn't what it all hyped up to be. So the town had to make a change. They rehired this gentleman to come back out there and start cleaning again. And of course, he goes back to doing his work, being dedicated, cleaning this out, basically filtering the water for him, and a return to some of his former glory. People start coming to visit this pristine fountain again. Okay, that's story number one. Story number two is this. This is even before then, right? At least I'm going to say it's even before then. So back in the day, before we even had the water lines, the town, I'm going to say it's in Italy again, but what they were doing was they wanted to bring in some water into the town. So the town decided it was going to pay somebody to actually bring water into town for people to consume, to bathe with, or whatever they want to use it for. So two gentlemen decided they were going to step up to the challenge to do this. Both of them would have to leave town, walk out to town to a lake or a river, whatever it was, and they take these barrels of water, buckets of water, fill them up, and carry them into town and dump them in the middle of town into a big container. So they continue doing this. And the one gentleman is just like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make money. He's happy with what he's getting. The second gentleman was like, he had this business mindset. I think you know what I'm talking about, a business mindset. So he started thinking how to be enterprising. How can he create some more money and do less work? So what he ended up doing at first was he started hiring people to work with him. So he'd have them a couple people go down there, grab the buckets of water. He could bring in more water in the same amount of time because he had more people helping him do it. And he didn't have to do as much work in the process. So he started making more money. But then, of course, now he's got more money, more time. He could think about how to make even more money. Okay, so what he ended up doing is he started digging a trench so that he could build a pipeline directly from this stream of water directly into town. So think about that. If you got it directly going straight into town, you never have to worry about working hard, and all you got to do is pay for access to this pipeline. So he started spending his money, taking a little bit of the money he was making, and started building this pipeline. Now, it took him a couple years to get this done, right? But eventually, when he gets it done, the one gentleman is still working his butt off, still carrying these buckets of water in. Of course, you're still going to use him. He still serves a need. But however, the second gentleman, he's making even more money, spending less time doing it, and provides even greater service because of the value he brings in. So how does this relate to how to create a passive income? So let's take both stories. I'm going to ask you this first question. Which one is more important? You see, most people that's kind of a trick question, because the real answer to that question is you need both of them. So let me explain. The first person is we're talking about as far as internet marketing with Empower Network and creating a blog, you're going to have to create some valuable content, providing valuable content, so people come to your website and see what it is. Okay, part of building building this valuable content is being able to filter out all the trash that you're getting in every day. And what you're left with is this pristine water that's going into your fountain, which is your website, your blog. So when people come there, they keep coming, they keep showing up, they keep telling other people, and they keep coming, becomes a main attraction on the internet. That's step one, story one. Story two. Of course, you're going to have to put in some work, just like the gentleman from story two. Both gentlemen were putting in work. They're going to get these buckets of water, carrying them into town. However, the one gentleman continued just carrying these buckets of water and wasn't really building a business. The second gentleman started bringing people onto his team. He started recruiting people to carry the buckets of water, and then he built a stream, a pipeline directly from the stream directly to town, which is where the money center is. And that's exactly what we're learning to do in the Power Network, where we're dealing with the internet marketing, with our blog. We have a authority website, and what we're basically doing is building a direct line from our content to the money. So using both stories, creating valuable content, and being able to make a direct pipeline from your website to the consumer is going to help you build your business quickly and efficiently. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some work. You're going to have to do the work to clean it out, the filter. You have to do the work to start bringing these buckets of water by hand at first until you build that pipeline. But if you stay in persistent and continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to watch the good videos, or listening to good audio, reading the good books, get into your training, surround yourself with people who understand this business, and you continue to grow as a person, your business will come to you. I can't guarantee that to you because I don't know how hard you're going to work. But if you're willing to work and put in the work, go ahead and lock arms with me today. Go ahead and subscribe to this page and keep looking for me on Facebook at D. Orlando Fortune. I'll see you on the next video. Keep it as simple as ABC, 1, 2, 3, and do, re, mi. I'm out.